Following his victories on Super Tuesday, where he swept almost, but not all of the states up for grabs that day, as Nikki Haley, before she dropped out, did win Vermont. But either way, Donald Trump threw a huge victory party at Mar-a-Lago that actually was not all that huge, and it was so pathetic that it was even mocked by the hosts on Fox News. Here's what happened. Donald Trump threw his little victory party, and there's photographs. Marjorie Taylor Greene was there. She had some nice things to say for some reason about Alina Habba. There were Bikers for Trump people there that definitely stood out in that crowd. Otherwise, they likely would not have been invited to Mar-a-Lago. But it was the lack of an open bar that really seemed to get under the skin of Fox News. And here's what they said. Fox News correspondent Aisha Hasni, I believe it is, she had this to say when the party started. She was on the scene. The doors are officially open and we're seeing a lot of folks streaming in now, and the feeling is electric here as the campaign expects up to 1,000 supporters here tonight in this ballroom. People very, very close to the campaign telling me they expect to sweep about more than 1,000 delegates tonight, including the ones they're walking in with tonight, getting closer to that magic number. Here in Mar-a-Lago, again, the party getting underway. Just about 200 people, I would say, here already. There is no open bar, and there is a soda bar, a pop bar, if you want to call it, if you're from the Midwest, but no free alcohol, at least tonight, here in Mar-a-Lago. So the reporter on the scene for Fox News is like, yeah, we're going to have 1,000 people. They're not here yet, but they're totally going to show up. Trust me. There's no open bar. But we got some sodas if you want to pop. And then back in the studio, Fox News host Martha McCallum said, I think it's going to be a short party. And then Brett Baer added on, he said, yeah, that's not a big party. Do you know how pathetic Trump's little victory party has to be for multiple Fox News hosts, including none of the liberal Fox News hosts, to make fun of him for it? Like, yeah, that's not going to last long. People aren't going to want to stay there. Yeah, there's nobody there. That's very sad. If it weren't so hilarious, it would be sad. But here's the thing. No open bar? I mean, come on, man. You're celebrating. You just almost completely swept Super Tuesday, and you're not going to even going to liquor these people up? You're going to make them pay for that? Is your campaign really that broke? Because that's what people are now speculating, that Donald Trump couldn't afford to have an open bar because this is technically a campaign event, so the campaign would have to pay for it. But you don't even have enough money to give people some free beers, a couple free glasses of house wine. You can't even do that with what you have left in that pathetic campaign account of yours. Fox News was right to mock this. Then, of course, over on the other channels, they actually were doing fact checks of what Donald Trump was saying, because he was going off about all the great economic accomplishments under his watch, which didn't actually happen. He actually lost more jobs than any president since the Great Depression, not to mention the fact that the stock market went down, everything towards the end of Trump's term, a lot of it due to COVID, just so we're clear, but all the economic indicators were pointing down, and of course we did go into a recession under Trump's watch. But it was the lack of an open bar and the lack of a crowd that Fox News was talking about, and to be honest, that's almost a little more damning than the other networks doing the fact checks.